Getting there.
Smoky?
Kinda.
Yeah, something's burning.
Hello? Oh yeah, it's smoky. Getting there.
I got this arm. Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Jamie Wilson Spray was a 25-year-old chef with everything to look forward to. She was just weeks away from her master's degree and was moving on from a marriage that had recently collapsed. On March 26, 2024, she was on the phone with Melissa Berry, a hiring manager, for a job that was supposed to be her fresh start. But the interview took a terrifying turn. Melissa suddenly heard a scream, one she later told police she would never forget, followed by a struggle and then a haunting silence. Melissa didn't know where Jamie lived, but she knew something was horribly wrong. She called 911 immediately, sparking a desperate 24-hour search.
I think I'm dead now. At the truck?
Yep.
Yeah. He said she should still be at work. He said he was just on his way back.
Oh, who'd you talk to?
Jacob.
Oh.
There's a dog in there.
She has a dog.
But
There's two. They took one. She took one. He kept the other one.
no answer.
Interesting.
What do you think? He said he was going to come over here. I said, please don't until I go by, because I don't want.
Yeah.
I was like, if she's trying to, you guys are trying to keep your distance, you're just going to freak her out.
Yep.
What?
She'd take her vehicle to work.
Yeah.
It took nearly a day for investigators to track Jamie to this trailer park in Pullman, Washington. When officers finally pulled up to Unit 605, the signs were conflicting. Jamie's pickup truck was right there in the driveway. Her dog, Derek, was barking frantically from inside. To a casual observer, it looked like she was home, but the trailer was locked tight, and there was no answer at the door.
Let's see if the door's open now. It's locked.
Police department.
Jamie! See if he has a key.
Yeah, might as well.
With no sign of Jamie and the situation growing more tense by the minute, police reached out to the one person who knew her daily routine best, her ex-husband, Jacob Spray. At this point, Jacob wasn't a suspect. He was a potential lead who might hold the keys to her survival.
Hello? Hello? Oh, I'm sorry. It was switching between my car and my phone. Do you have a key? Okay. Can we... Well, her phone's ringing in the trailer. Yeah. Can we force entry into the trailer? Well, if she's in there injured, do you want to drive to Lewiston? Well, she's not answering when we knock on the door. Her truck's here. Okay. I'm not sure we're going to wait that long. Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm not, if she's actually hurting there, I don't want to wait till you drive to Lewiston in the back. That's an hour and a half. Yeah, that seems a little long to wait if something's going on, right? Well, I'm obviously not trying to damage anybody's property. That's an exit window. That's what we're doing now.
Jacob's offer to drive 90 minutes with keys sounded helpful, but the officers on the scene didn't have 90 minutes. They could see the windows sweating from the inside, a sign of extreme heat. They made the call to breach the trailer immediately.
I got one here. Oh, it's hot. Get in there.
Smoky?
Kinda.
Yeah, something's burning. Burner's on.
I'm just trying to get a light. See if I can see it. Hello? Oh yeah, smoky shit in here. Hi, dog.
462. Can you,
Do you wanna? Hello?
you got a burner on inside of the trailer.
Can you fit through that?
Possibly. So here's my only concern is if
There's a dog over there.
so Hugh's right there.
Yeah. I wonder if she's laying here.
Evidence out here. Let me see if I can reach in with my phone.
As the officer adjusted his light to navigate the thick haze, he stumbled upon the first physical clues of a struggle. But it wasn't just the heat or the smoke that was unsettling. It was the presence of a gun lock on the counter, and the realization that Jamie wasn't just missing, she was in the one place they couldn't see yet.
There's a gun lock right there on the counter. See that?
I don't see her. Yeah. See anything in the bed? Hello?
Just the dog.
It's just that trailer sitting on space. I don't know where it is. Probably the fourth one in. .605 Fisk. I got a.
You got what? Oh, okay.
I think the area I can't see is back to the left here for the most part.
Yeah.
There it is.
She is. He called me again.
So you wanted this trailer to burn down?
This one, I'm wondering.
The officer was navigating a death trap. It wasn't just the smoke obscuring his vision. It was the sheer intensity of the heat. Every burner on the stove had been turned to full blast, radiating 120-degree heat into the small, airtight space. This was a calculated attempt to destroy evidence or start a fire, transforming the RV into a high-pressure oven. As he reached the kitchen, the condensation on the windows confirmed just how extreme the temperature had become.
Hey, there's some keys right there on the counter. Can you reach them? That would get us in.
What's that? Say that?
Her keys are right there on the end of the table.
Oh, yeah.
We can grab those. You got an app?
No. Oh, Jesus, it's hot.
Yeah. I wondered when it was all kind of sweaty on the windows. I was like,
Yeah.
man. There's a chair right below you. I think you did. Be a little key here. Should I turn that off out here?
Oh, yeah, you can.
Finding the keys inside was the first major red flag. If Jamie had left voluntarily, she wouldn't have left her only way back in sitting on the counter. But as the officers stepped outside to shut off the propane tanks, the true nature of the scene became clear. This wasn't just a locked trailer. It was a pressurized environment, intentionally set to 120 degrees to accelerate the destruction of evidence.
Oh, she's right there on the bed.
Why?
No, doesn't look like it.
She in there?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's got lividity on her arms.
Does she?
Yeah. Holy. She's got lividity. Anybody got
Okay.
pulse? Check her pulse.
Yeah.
The gas is on?
The
The stove is
stove is
on.
on.
It's
Yeah,
like,
it's like they
it's
were-
like 120 degrees in there.
like someone was trying to burn it down. She's right there. She's got scratches on her neck like someone choked her. I think we're out of luck. Unless the dog scratched at her. Her neck's all bruised. Yeah, it's cold. I don't feel anything in her feet. Well, it's fairly warm.
No breathing?
I don't see any breathing.
The discovery was devastating. Jamie was found lying on her bed, her body still warm from the stifling air, which initially gave the officers a false sense of hope. But as they looked closer, the signs of a violent struggle were undeniable. Deep bruising and scratches around her neck pointed to a brutal strangulation. Jamie hadn't just died in an accident. She had been hunted in her own home.
So the fire's out. What's the dog's name? What's the dog's name?
Yeah.
Hi, Derek. Hey. Hey. How are you?
Let's get this locked up. So you want to put the dog somewhere so that
Yep. Derek, come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Can you load up? Can you go load up? Can you come load up? Hey, come on. Oh, you're okay. Here. Oh, come on. Come on. You're okay. I'm sorry. I'm gonna make you go down for count 2. Oh, good boy. Good boy.
While investigators cordoned off the area, the only survivor was Jamie's dog, Derek. He had been trapped in that sweltering heat for hours, somehow surviving the conditions that were intended to kill them both. As Derek was led away to safety, the focus of the Pullman police shifted. They weren't looking for a cause of death anymore. They were looking for a killer, and they started by talking to the people who lived just a few feet away.
Hi, I'm Officer Grimmer. Okay, so you live in the
black and white Imagine.
the black Imagine.
Number 7.
Okay, what time did you leave?
I don't know exactly what time I left. I got to the gym at 5:55.
So tell me from like just before you left until you get to the gym.
Yeah, so actually the pizza got delivered as I was changing to go to the gym, so like it all was within like a pretty close time frame.
Okay.
And then I got out there because I know the numbering's kind of weird, so I like stuck my head out and told the guy where to go, but I gave him the wrong direction and I told him to go that way. He got sent back this way, so the neighbor next to me should also know about the pizza.
Okay.
And then they came back and delivered it to the house.
To your house?
No, to the other house, the one that's on this side. So it should be 6. So they're correct. So the white one.
Okay.
Mallard.
So the. Okay.
So the pizza went to the Mallard, to the white RV, directly next to it.
Okay.
And then I changed, and I think it was like a little bit after the pizza got delivered that I heard the scream.
The neighbor provided the first concrete anchor for the timeline. At approximately 5:30 p.m., a Domino's delivery driver arrived at the park. He was lost, but the neighbor pointed him toward Jamie's trailer. It was a routine interaction, but it proved that Jamie was alive and expecting a meal just minutes before the attack began.
And when did you hear the scream? Shortly after?
Yeah, it was like shortly after the pizza got delivered. Like I said, I couldn't really make out what kind of scream it was. I figured it was like an excited scream. I saw that the neighbor had a visitor, which she normally doesn't have.
And we're talking about the Mallard?
Yeah, the white one, right?
So she
normally doesn't have anyone in there. It's usually just her. It's just like her and her truck. But I saw that she had like somebody else there, and it was like a red SUV. I think it might have been her significant other. I saw them like move their RV the day that like she got here, and it was the RV and then another car. Well, the RV with the truck, and then that red car had moved her in, and I did see the guy, and they like kissed. So I'm guessing it was like her significant other.
Okay.
And I didn't know if it was like an excited scream or like a scary scream.
Okay. So was there a red SUV?
Yeah, it was like maroon.
And you saw the visitor?
I didn't see him, but I mean I saw him drive the car when he dropped her off here, so I know that it was a man.
Like dropped her off today?
No, like when she moved in. She moved in a little bit ago. Like I think like within the last like month and a half.
But the neighbor hadn't just heard the crime. She had seen the killer's vehicle. She described a maroon SUV parked next to Jamie's truck. She had seen a man drop Jamie off earlier and even witnessed them kiss, leading her to believe this was a significant other. This maroon SUV was the piece of the puzzle the Pullman police needed. They weren't looking for a stranger anymore. They were looking for someone Jamie knew, loved, and trusted. To confirm the man's identity, police tracked down the Domino's delivery driver. He was still on his shift, unaware that he had been one of the last people to see Jamie Wilson Spray alive. His description of the man who met him at the trailer would change everything.
I need to track down the delivery driver that made a delivery earlier. Because I need to talk to him. It's not trouble. And I don't know who it is. Can you look up an order or something?
Yeah, I only started a couple months ago, so I'm gonna go ask my manager really quick.
Okay. Yeah. I just need to talk to them. They're not in any trouble.
Okay, I mean, I don't feel very comfortable giving out my employees' information.
Yeah.
Unless I like have some details or anything you want to put me on, or
He delivered to a house, and we just need to know what he saw.
gotcha. Okay.
So it would have probably,
What was it? It was recent, right?
yeah, today, probably around 5:30, between 5 and 5:30.
Okay. What was that? Is it a specific address or like a general neighborhood?
I can give you an address.
The driver in question is on a delivery right now. He'll be back in like 8 or 9 minutes if you want to talk to him in person.
Yeah.
While the officer waited at the shop, every minute felt like an hour. But when the driver finally returned, the wait proved to be worth it. He confirmed he had delivered a pizza to Unit 605 just before 5:30 p.m. and provided the description that would change everything. The man who met him was visibly upset, appearing agitated and on edge. More importantly, the driver noted fresh scratches on the man's face, injuries that pointed to a violent struggle. With a name and a description finally in hand, the Pullman police didn't wait. They headed straight to the home of Jamie's ex-husband, Jacob Spray.
How are we doing tonight?
But not great. Somebody pale got a hold of me. And Sorry, my chihuahua's right behind you. Please don't shoot
Oh,
it.
gotcha.
And I got a cat out here too. Please don't shoot it.
Okay, I wouldn't shoot anything. You don't have any weapons on you, do you?
Nothing. No. Well, I have
Okay.
like a pocket knife, but
Okay, can you keep it in there for me?
yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, man.
I'm not doing nothing.
We talked before. We talked the road rage thing. Some guy was messing with you, right?
Yeah, make him on my list.
Yeah.
But what's going on with Jamie? I need to seriously know because you guys got me freaking the out because you called me. I was just getting off work, and now I can't get a hold of her. I called her sister, and she won't answer my call. All she said was, "I can't talk to you right now," and I'm just like literally in tears, freaking the out, and I just don't know what the is going on.
Jacob appeared surprisingly relaxed, a stark contrast to the upset man the delivery driver had encountered just an hour earlier. He was drinking, attempting to act as if he had been home all night. But as the officers moved closer, they weren't looking at his beer. They were looking at the maroon SUV parked behind him and the marks on his face that he couldn't hide with a drink.
This is gonna stay here. Are you gonna like ever tell me what's going on with my wife?
Well, so the concern is that we found her at the trailer, and she's not doing well, and the medics are trying to help her. We're just trying to figure out what is going on and what happened to her and what's going on.
Like what?
So I don't know. That's what we're trying to. So I just got. They said, hey, come ask him about what happened. He's the last one that knew where she was, as far as we know, and so they're trying to figure out where that is.
I talked to her, like we're still friends.
It makes sense.
He also said PC.
So, what's going on there, and trying to figure out what happened. When's the last time you've been over to the park?
So I was over there last night.
Okay.
I dropped off food.
Gotcha.
For her. I dropped off jerk chicken with dirty rice and a Rice Krispie treat and Brussels sprouts that were sweet chili sauce.
Okay.
She was about to leave. She was on her way out the door. I didn't even go in the trailer. We met outside. I tried to make out with her. She didn't want to make out. She did kiss me, and we hugged. But she said she had to go to work to do a fruit tray for 7:30, so she didn't have to come in early.
Gotcha.
And I was just getting off work, and it was about 6 p.m.
Does she work in food service too?
Yeah, she's the catering chef.
Jacob's story was detailed, almost too detailed. He made sure to mention the jerk chicken, the Rice Krispie treat, and even the sweet chili sauce on the Brussels sprouts, a classic tactic of someone trying to ground a lie in mundane facts. He claimed he never even stepped inside the trailer, but as he stood there, drinking a beer and playing the part of the concerned friend, he didn't realize that the police had already received a tip that shattered his alibi. His father, the man he claimed was his best friend and his hero, had just spoken to investigators. Now the officers were about to pivot, moving away from his dinner menu and toward the panicked phone calls Jacob made before they ever arrived at his door.
And who else did you call tonight? I called my father. Okay. What'd you tell your father? That I'm freaking out because the police called and that Jamie is not answering my phone calls and I don't know what to do. And I asked him if he could call her and see if she's okay and maybe she's just ignoring me. Yeah. And not like actually hurt. Okay. And he was at the casino. I don't think he heard me because he was there in like Coeur d'Alene Casino. Yeah. And so we were cutting in and out, so I don't think he heard me, and then the phone went dead. Okay. What else did you talk to him about? That was it. Would he have told us anything? No. How's your relationship with him? My best friend. Your father's best friend. He's my hero. He's your hero. Yeah.
Jacob's attempt to use his father as a shield was a calculated move, calling him his best friend and his hero to paint himself as a man of character. But the police weren't looking for sentiment. They were looking for a timeline. As the questioning shifted to the discovery at the trailer, Jacob's story took a chillingly casual turn. He described his phone call with Officer not as a panicked ex-husband, but as a calm advisor. While Jamie lay inside in a critical state, Jacob was busy suggesting the officer crawl through a window rather than crowbar the door open. He seemed more concerned about the property damage than the life hanging in the balance, a detail that made his concern look like a cold, calculated performance.
What happened tonight? I know you got a phone call. How did you find out that we were concerned about her?
Well, I was at work, and like I said, it was like KO or something.
Yeah.
Called me. I missed a call. There was a voicemail,
Uh-huh.
and I got off work. You know, unwind, get my headphones out, do everything, put on my music, and then I stopped over at Kuzmar, grabbed some beer, and then I saw that voicemail, so I played it on my way back, and I called him when I got here, and he was super concerned about Jamie,
Mm-hmm.
and saying that there was a wellness check on her,
Mm-hmm.
and wanting to know if it was here or in a trailer. And I said, yeah, it would be in the trailer.
Yeah.
She doesn't stay here anymore. And then he called me back and goes, I can't get in, but her phone's ringing.
Mm.
And I go, well, I don't have a key. That was part of the deal. There's one down in Lewiston. And he goes, I don't think I can wait.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, you should check the windows. Please don't damage it if you can. But check the windows, because I know she's not great.
Okay. Like she leaves them unlocked?
Yeah,
Okay,
she leaves them unlocked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, check the fucking windows, like before you crowbar the door open.
Yeah.
And he goes, I found the window open. I'll call you back. And then he just never called me back. And then I texted him. I started calling Jamie.
Jacob's narrative was shifting. After spending minutes explaining why he was more concerned about a door frame than his ex-wife's life, he suddenly began to offer theories to the officers on his lawn. Sensing the pressure rising, Jacob pivoted to a new defense, painting a picture of Jamie as either a victim of a tragic household accident or a reckless drug user. He was planting seeds of doubt, suggesting everything from carbon monoxide poisoning to a bad batch of drugs, anything to explain away a body in that trailer before the police could look too closely at him. But as he spoke about the broken propane reader, he was unknowingly describing the very accident investigators believe he had carefully staged.
And then I think you called me, or somebody called me and said, I can hear her phone ringing in there. And so now I'm worried because she was supposed to fix the propane thingy, like the propane reader. It had broke, and so I was thinking maybe she got like carbon monoxide poisoning, but also I know she's been hanging out with people, so I don't know like if she's like done some bad blow or something.
Jacob was throwing everything at the wall to see what would stick. He was painting a picture of Jamie as a tragic accident or her own reckless choices, anything to steer the conversation away from the marks on his own face. But the police weren't buying the theories about propane leaks or bad drugs. They knew something Jacob didn't. While he was busy crafting an alibi, investigators had been speaking to his father. The man Jacob called his hero had provided a statement that didn't match the story of cutting out phone lines and missed connections. As the officers circled back to that phone call, the polite questioning vanished. The trap was about to spring, and Jacob's hero was about to become the reason he left his home in handcuffs.
So that we had a chance to talk with him, and he shared something a little bit different that you had shared with him. Can you tell me a little more about that part of it, though?
What did he say?
Well, he told us something slightly different. I suspect you might know what he said differently.
I got this arm. Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Don't grab it! Get on the ground! I got this armpit. That's armpit.
I'm locking up.
Oh, me! That's me! Stop! Okay, stop. I'm done. You're under the f***ing arrest. I'm done. Okay. I got left arm pinned.
Dude, I'm done. Your back. I will do whatever you say.
Let go. Drop. Yes, roll out so we can go prone.
Dude, I'm done.
I'm gonna give you another one if I think you're doing something.
I'm not doing nothing. Hello? I'm done.
Okay, I got one.
Oh, no, I got last week. Somebody go across.
Let me put it to the floor.
I'm done.
Okay?
I hear you. Once we get you in cuffs,
Okay.
figure it out.
There's something weird right here on the face.
You got his left hand? It's my
What? Yeah, I got left. It's not going anywhere.
In the blue, in the fabric right there. I'm not even moving, guys.
Did you sleep already?
No. There's nobody here. There's a dog and a cat. Normal pocket items. You're under arrest. I know. Time is 21. Well, someone's sitting on it. Someone's sitting on it, so I can't give it to you.
Do you understand your rights?
While Jacob was busy making up stories about propane leaks, the truth was already out. His dad, Randy, had actually called the cops hours before they even showed up at the house. Jacob had literally begged his father to keep his mouth shut and threatened to kill himself if he got caught. But Randy didn't buy it. He did what he had to do to stop his son from hurting anyone else. And the evidence didn't lie either. Investigators found Jamie's skin under Jacob's fingernails, proof that she fought him as hard as she could while he was strangling her. It wasn't just a murder, though. The medical reports proved he raped her before he killed her. On January 23, 2025, it only took a jury 4 hours to see the truth. They found Jacob Spray guilty of first-degree murder and first-degree. 2 months later, the judge handed down a 26-year sentence, the absolute maximum allowed in Washington.